Hey everybody, I'm out and about in San Diego. Got quite the crowd here. Got Jose's right here closest to me. I don't know if you can even see. We got Brian and Thomas up that way. So San Diego, tides aren't in our favor, but oh well, we just want to get out and see if we can't come up with something. So we'll see you on the first dig. I don't know if you could see them, but the sand crabs are like just on the surface. You can see all those things moving around. They eventually bury in the sand, but they are just everywhere. Usually they're under the sand. You don't see them unless you're digging a hole. Eating something there. Weird. First tone. 2122. Alright, see what we get. Hopefully it's not a penny, but it probably is. Alright, so as you know, I kind of went on a little rant on one of my Virginia trips recently about all this stuff going on, and that's why I haven't been able to get out very often. Well, now I got another one to add into the mix. I'm having shoulder surgery. It's my my scoop shoulder, my left hand, so it could be worse, but it's not from metal detecting. It's more just wrenching on cars all the years I've done it and lifting things over my head improperly, and so I basically have a tendon that has completely torn away from my bone and two other tendons that are partially torn, so they're going to be reattaching a tendon and fixing some other ones. And the recovery, he says, plan on about 10% recovery per month, so it's going to be quite the recovery, but I'm not sure how it's going to affect my metal detecting, because if I keep my arm below shoulder height, it's fine. Penny. It's kind of weird. There's like a hole here, and you can probably see it better with the light off. Like somebody was going for something. Sounds trashy. I'll just fill the hole for him. Stepped away from the wet a little bit. Now I got a quarter tone, a solid 30, up on this little sand hill. Just kind of trying something different here. Not a lot of targets out there. Passed by Thomas, who said he had to keep waving his scoop in front of his coil to make sure his machine was working. Just dead quiet out there. Alright, this quarter probably is in my scoop. Lighter right next to that quarter. Low to mid-20s. Copper penny probably. Yep. Mid to high 20s. This one is a dime. Let's see what that other one is. Try and get below it maybe. There's all sorts of stuff in this mound. One there. Curious about this 1819. I'll keep whatever's in the scoop in there. Alright, got a 1819 and I got a mid-20s, I think. Okay, there's coinage. Got a dime. Come on. That's the mid-20s. Ooh, shiny. Costume, but it was jewelry. That would be the 1819. That's cool. Technically, I got some jewelry. Another mid-20s. In the scoop. Dime. This has something really interesting here. So he dug this, which has like a screw-on top, and then next to it was a note, buried obviously. You can decipher what that means later, but this, if you look right here, that's a stone right there, Thomas. That's like a beautiful stone.
I found my glasses, I couldn't tell you.
What did it ring up, low?
A 3.
That's really interesting. This looks to me like, well, obviously it screws in there, but would this hang from a necklace? Because that intact is pretty a good looking piece. Who knows what people would smuggle in that thing, but...
Well, there's white powder in there, it looked like.
Oh boy, I'm going to cap that off again. Don't breathe deep. But that's kind of cool. All right, Thomas is on the board. All right, coming down somewhat of a steep embankment. Got a 30. Another 30. Probably just some quarters. Hopefully something silver. All right, let me take a bite of this. Got that one. These are shallow. All right, let's see what we got. 1 quarter. Two quarters. Mid-20s. Another mid-20s. Well, we'll see what the first one was anyway. First one's a dime. Second one's a dime, and I hear another one. So I'll dig these up. In with Jose. None of us are having a lot of targets, and same with you, right? Not a ton of targets, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Bracelet of some sort.
Yeah, it was plated.
Yeah.
Showing copper, but still. That's cool. Yeah, it would be a bracelet that size. It looked good at one point in its life.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I heard shallow penny somewhere. Then a wave came. $19.20, shallow. Please be something besides a penny. Completely missed it. If that's a penny, it's a nasty one. That's a chunk of aluminum. Not a bad place to be. Well, I have pretty decent target here. 12, 13. Then the wave came in, so that means it's something good. The ocean doesn't want me to get it. I don't know how much in depth I went, but I think one of my first clips I mentioned I'm getting surgery on my shoulder. Tendon separated from my bone, and 2 other tendons are torn. So that surgery is going to happen early October. And the doctor said, your recovery is going to be slow. But it is my non-dominant arm. And he said 10% recovery per month, so plan on 10 months to a full recovery. And I have to be very cautious with what I lift over my head. So I'm hoping that I will be able to metal detect. A few months after. So just fair warning, there will be some downtime where I am not posting videos. I might go follow one of my buddies around and watch them detect. Go out with Tom or something. Something there too. I haven't heard much of anything in here. I got two spots with targets. Alright, see if I can fumble less here. It's in the scoop. I'm gonna make sure the waves don't steal it, and I don't want to lose that target. Okay, that is a nickel. Let's keep the nickel in there and dig this, whatever it is. I didn't even look at the number. 22. Now let's get this nickel out because the water's going to steal it. Nickel. Right about there. Okay. But between now and my surgery, I do have a trip planned to Virginia. I actually have to work out in Baltimore, so I'm going out early to Virginia, and I will go out for a day with Aaron doing some Civil War relic hunting. So that'll definitely be before my surgery. And afterwards, who knows. Anyway, 6 cents richer in 2 holes. Got the rinse offs. And Brian on his way up here found a chain. Similar to Jose's. It used to be plated with something, but now just the copper showing through. But it's a chain, so that's cool. Wrapping up this hunt in San Diego, so I've kind of separated everybody's here. Thomas with the love note. Those are his coins. 1 quarter only, 1 nickel, 3 dimes, 1 penny, bottle cap, pair of sunglasses that's just not going to make it another day, and a couple of alcoholic beverages. This is cool. It's got an actual stone set into it. So he's going to be doing some testing on this and really looking into it to see what the heck it is. But it's cool looking. I like it. And Brian found that copper at this point bracelet and a penny. And then the trash he got rid of. Jose found this nice serving spoon. Clean it up, stick it in his RV. Perfect. 6 cents. And again another copper bracelet at this point. I killed it in the coin department, and I didn't realize how well I did in the coin department because I was up in that little bluff next to some stairs, and a lot of people hang out there. They hide out there, and they probably pee there quite a bit too. But anyhow, I got all their change. That many quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies. Here's my trash. A working lighter, and then this costume jewelry that's all corroded. But the stone's still shiny. It looks like it has a bunch of little stones around. So obviously not going to be a diamond, but that's jewelry. Find of the night, Thomas, hands down. That thing is really cool. So I'm looking forward to hearing what this is all about. Yeah. Thinking pendant. And Brian was saying when you unscrew the lid, it doesn't go any deeper than the threads. So who knows if, I don't know. It's interesting, that's for darn sure. But find of the night, there it is. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.